Can't believe the cats and dogs deck sold out in just a few hours. I'm gonna have to buy one from someone else. Hey, I've got one for sale. It's gonna cost you though. I'll give you anything you want. Okay, I'll trade it to you for your car. Deal. Take it, just give me the dogs. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for doing business. Awesome, I will not regret this decision. But now, let's open this up on the channel, shall we? So this is the one that sold out in just a few hours, I guess. Fortunately, I was able to trade my car for it. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Let's see what's inside here, though. Interesting. It's like wax paper wrapped? This is, haven't seen one like this before. Okay, so here's our fancy deck. Raining cats and dogs. Spacer. So I think there's a... I don't know where the bonus cards are. Probably wrapped up with it. Oh, you have a fancy life counter too. What's on the back of it? Cat and a dog. What is this? Some documentation? It talks about the deck maybe, right? It's just a cool poster. Yeah. A little mini poster there. Cats and dogs, okay. So here's our deck. Rin and Sari. This is the first of the Secret Lair Commander decks that I've gotten, actually. I didn't get the Flippin' Coins one or the Angel one either, but I got this. So we're going to take a look at it today. So we have a Rin and Sari Inseparable. I remember when this, shortly after it came out, it was the Buy Box promo for, I think, M19. Okay, so this is the thick one. And these are double-sided as well. I remember getting these for, like, I don't know, like $5 each or something. They're in series. They're pretty expensive now, though. This jet mirror is pretty cool. Oh, this one is also thick. So you have thick versions of all of the commanders, I guess. Genie Fei. Alright, there's our thick commanders. Here's the real ones. Rin and Sari. Also double-sided. So I guess, are all of the cards double-sided? Or is it just a few of them? This looks pretty cool. I have the Gilded Foil Jet Mirror that I play in my Hazazon deck. The Tokens Landfall deck. I don't know which one I want to play. This one or the other? Or I could just leave this deck together and play it. Here's our Genie Fei. Yes, Anointed Procession. That's one of the main reasons I wanted this deck, kind of, is I had 0 copies of Anointed Procession. Okay, so this one is double-sided too. Maybe each card must have a cat and a dog side. There's the fancy Soul Ring. Yes, quite nice. Drop it. What a pretty bauble. Thought the cat extending her paw. Such beauty belongs on the floor. Yes, okay. And these ones, okay, these ones are not double-sided. Okay. So kind of the regular type of cards, but they have the mystery booster thing here. This one we got Alms Collector, Dusk Dawn, Felidar Retreat, Highcliff Felidar. I don't think I've seen this card before. It's probably from the game night or something. Jazal Goldmane, Lion Sash, yeah, Loyal Warhound, Pack Leader, Regal Caracal, Sky Hunter, Strike Force. Something on that card there. Stalking Leonin. Tokashi's Welcome, nice. It's a good inclusion. Cursed Mirror, good too. Battle Armor, Feline Sovereign. We got our Hungry Links. Kasali Slingers, Realmwalker, yeah. Goes in pretty much any green type of tribal deck. Return of the Wild Speaker. Some cat commanders here. Kit Kanto from New Capenna. Marisi. Fabine. That's also in my Hazazon deck, actually. Great for tokens. Showdown of the Scalds. Basilisk Collar. Well, yes, okay, that should be in here. Basilisk Collar. Maskwood Nexus. Yep. Vanquisher's Banner. Animal Sanctuary. It's very thematic. And then... Pretty sure the mana base for this is not that good, though, is it? I don't remember, actually. We'll take a look. Canopy Vista, Cinderglade, Clifftop, Fortified, Game Trail, Jet... Okay, we get a Jetmir's Garden, so that's actually... Yeah, I remember that. That's a pretty big inclusion. These are upside down for some reason. What does it mean? Scattered Groves. Okay, so back to non-lands. We got a Burmese. That was a pretty big reprint. Cast Out, Crib Swap. King of the Pride. Muridity, Explorer, Path to Exile. What's this? Set's Tiger. Alright, Spirit Companion. So commons and uncommons now, I guess? Nope. White Sun Zenith, back to rares. So it's just kind of all over the place, Impact Tremors. Torian Mauler, Warp World. Beastmaster Ascension. It's pretty good. Cultivate, Farseek, all your ramp here. Creator Tanuki, Keeper. Lurking Predators, that's another good reprint. Master Vandal. This is a really good common, because it's just a 2-mana shapeshifter, so you know, it goes in any tribal deck, but it's actually a good 2-mana card. So it's not one that's necessarily just filler. War Pride there, Nature's Lore, Tamer Sabertooth, 3 visits, Fleetfoot Panther, interesting. A retro style one there. We got some Ramp here, I imagine. Arcane Signet, Herald's Horn, Bloodline Pretender, Catcher's Monument, Skull Clamp, a Command Tower. Surprised that there isn't a fancy Command Tower in this. Usually they do that with the Commander products, right? Just give it a thematic Command Tower. Jungle Shrine, some commons and stuff. Yeah, we got Rootbound Crag. Okay, so this is something that people really like about this is the basic lands, and you get more than one of each one. Okay, so they're not double-sided, but they do look pretty sweet. Plains. How many do you get? Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plains. It's a pretty good mountain too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mountains. Dang. It's a good forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 forests. So what's that, 22 full art basics in total, I think? And the tokens, too. It's quite a nice token. Is it double-sided? Yeah. Are they all the same? Dog. Oh, you only get 2 of them? What the heck? And I see our bonus cards in the back, so we got some regular tokens here. Shapeshifter. You got some stuff. A rat, apparently. So you get 2 bonus cards in here, 9 lives and Yoshimaru. Ever Faithful. Both of them are pretty decent, actually. Very playable. I hate playing against 9 lives in Pioneer because I tend to play mono red. So, like, if they can land a 9 lives, it's like if they do 9 lives plus Solemnity, you can't win. At least not in the deck that I play. But anyway, it's probably decent in Commander too. I play that in my my Kenrith deck that has every card that says I lose the game in it. It's a pretty fun deck. These are not double-sided. Yeah, pretty sweet bonus cards actually, so I'm happy with this one. Some pretty cool cards to take a look at today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put some of these in my other decks or maybe leave this together, play it a little bit, but we'll see. I guess we could talk a little bit about the exclusivity of this too, because you know, leading up to this, a lot of the secret lairs, they seemed like there was an infinite supply of them basically, and you know, people didn't really care about them. But then with this one, they changed their policies and made it a limited print run, and because of that, it sold out in just a few hours, right? So it's very similar to things like the 30th anniversary secret lair and the Here Be Dragons secret lair. One thing that I think is worth mentioning about this, though, is that right now, a lot of people feel like they missed out on this if they didn't get it, because as soon as it sold out, you could go to eBay and see people selling them immediately for like twice what you were able to order them for. And people will pay it because they feel like they missed out. But with products like this, you could look back to very similar ones with those 2 that I mentioned, the 30th anniversary secret lair and the Here Be Dragons, and they did the same thing. They were very expensive right after they sold out. But here we are now, you know, multiple years after those released, at least for the Here Be Dragons thing, and the Secret Lair one is, the 30th anniversary is more than a year at this point. And yes, they are more expensive than they would have cost to buy originally from Wizards of the Coast, but the price came down significantly from what it was, you know, just after it sold out. And I feel like that's going to be the same thing for this too. Like, I don't see this deck getting more expensive than it is right now. Especially when people start getting them, you know, they're going to become more available because there's so many people that bought them just to resell them. But, you know, eventually the people that want to pay a lot of money to get them will have gotten them, and then there's still going to be ones floating around, right? So for anyone that did miss out on it, it sucks, but at the same time, I don't expect this to just keep on getting more and more expensive. I think that it's probably going to become cheaper as people start receiving it in the mail. But anyway, it was cool to open it and look at it today. So if you're still watching though, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd encourage everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. Also, maybe if you want to buy any of these card singles or anything like that and you shop on TCG Player, I do have a tcgplayer.com affiliate link, and you can find that affiliate link in the video description below. And if you follow that and make your purchase, you'll be helping out the channel while you do so. And also, I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the patrons that support me on Patreon. And I suppose after opening this, I have to ask myself, was it worth trading my card to get this? And the answer to that is yes.